I just want to say hi to you guys and happy Travel Tuesday. It all begins with a giant pile of stuff. Stuff for VidCon. I'm a big fan of the roll things into circles method, partially because it gives you time to think about your outfits in pieces. You can kind of see them as color blocks instead of thinking of them entirely as individual outfits. So that's what I've done here, and it's been really good that I did it too, because I originally had thought I was going to wear a certain outfit on the plane, and now I'm thinking I'm going to not do that because I'm trying to avoid, I love wearing these shorts everywhere, but they've got these brackets on the side and they make TSA crazy. So I'm going to try and avoid that this time and get rid of the belt situation entirely. These pieces I'm going to use as part of the costume here that I've got for Disney Day. And I'm actually going to put together kind of an ad hoc outfit that is technically my workout shirt, this scarf, because I always take a scarf on the plane, and one of my sweaters, just so that I'm comfy on the plane, get there, be colorful, ready to roll, and then I can change out the day at hand. Or the day one before VidCon, 2 days before really, creator time. I want to be wearing this noise. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I just want to wear it a little bit. Okay. But not at the con, because I don't know, that feels weird. But all the stuff's laid out. So first level, clothing. We're gonna put them right in the bag. I always take most of my clothing and put it out here. Everything that I'm gonna wear the day of, I will put on top of this suitcase when I'm done. All right, team, life got crazy, but I promised you a packing video, so here it is. In a separate little container, I always try and bring one of these. I put all the things that I think TSA could possibly want out of my bag really quick. So my belt, in this case, the metal water bottle, because that's important to have when you're at a place like VidCon. I've got a bunch of cards here. I've got a whole bunch of cards here. I've even got more cards in the other bag I've got. The rest of this is clothes. I try and put whatever's at the top is anything that might get flagged. So there's a bunch of weird bracketings on these shorts, so I do that. But I also try and arrange it by outfit, because when I get there, I'm gonna wanna change right into this outfit here. And then I can also see really quickly what my options are. All the underwear and stuff I put in a little like hidey spot over there. And other than that, other tips I've got for packing, I usually throw in a sports bra and some sports clothes just in case there's a gym or something. It's always nice to take advantage of that, and sometimes you need to blow off some steam. It's also not a bad way to just kind of lounge around and that stuff, in my opinion. So there you go. As you can tell, there's a lot of extra room in my bag. Well, that's because I anticipate there will be a lot of extra things I want to bring home. I'll buy stuff as I go, and you know, leave that space there. It's only space you can fill up, so it's cool. There you go. Worst thing, you check it. Not big. There you go. And that's that guy. And the other thing that I've got in this particular bag, which I keep in an entirely separate section that's really easy to pull out, is this guy. So this is my makeup bag. Tucked in it, these are the jewelry bits I'm bringing with me. All the liquids, anything that could possibly be TSA flaggy over on the side. That includes the razor blades in there separately, and anything that's got like a viscous anything, including, oh look you guys, it's Rockstar hand sanitizer, because you know, you guys are my rock stars. I always try and figure out a couple fragrances I'll be excited about. I mentioned the lemon hand lotion earlier. Another like a body lotion I really liked. I got a little travel size. That's one of the places I sometimes splurge when I'm gonna travel. I throw contacts in just in case my glasses crack. It hasn't happened in a long time, but it could. Whole bunch of lipsticks. I mentioned to you guys I like to change that up. That's there. And then the basics. Things that I tend to be a little more indulgent on. Perfumes and lip liners. It's something like this where I'm gonna really want those things. The other thing you wanna make sure you have is lots of cleansers. So I always choose that. There's often actually shampoo provided to you, so if you forget shampoo, it's not such a big deal. But facial soap, that stuff can be harder. I just got these little containers at Target, and I fill them up with a little bit of my favorite stuff from home. I try and travel with little tiny versions of my favorites or special things. Over here, I'm not gonna open that side up because it's all like liquids and stuff, but this is my throw kindness around like confetti. Oop, hey guys, yo, it's me. Right here, palette. This is the one I took when I went to the YouTube space in LA. So it's kind of like a good luck charm. And then I also have other things I'm kind of excited about that are silly. This is a little Tarte blush that I got from a birthday. You know how you get little bonuses at Sephora on your birthday? This was one of them. So it's not even touched yet, but by the end of this, that pattern will be gone. It's the pathway to VidCon. I keep this in a separate pocket right in the front so it's easy to pull out. This isn't such a big deal in domestic traveling. Honestly, the signs increasingly don't tell you as much about what you need to pull out. Often you still need to get rid of your shoes, so wear socks. Often you still need to get rid of whatever coats, top layer you have, so get rid of those. And often you still need to pull out liquids and your laptop. So those are the things you should be prepared to and have easily able to move about. So that's what this is. This is whole area, so easily if I go, oh my gosh, I have to show them all the liquids, it's easy to do. One of my travel comforts is to bring some sort of pashmina or scarf. This is actually the one I took to VidCon in Europe. Thought I'd bring it along to this one. I like it because it's like got all this sparkling in it, and honestly I got it at a thrift store, so if I lose it, not really a huge deal. I brought my KEXP hoodie because, you know, represent where you're from. And then in this bag is the bagel I'm gonna eat. Oh look, yep, already got Starbucks. True story, guys. In here we've got, I bring everything that is incredibly critical in the front bag. That includes the camera case for the camera that I'm currently using, my phone, my passport, a whole bunch more business cards. These are in a business card holder. I highly recommend you get one of these if you're doing any traveling. Look at that. Oh, subscribe to my channel, Shazam. In this one is all the little like bit electronics, cords, cases, things like that. So they're all in that thing right there. One place, chargers. I try and put all that stuff in one place so it doesn't get crazy frazzled. selfie stick I've never used before, but I've had for a while, so we're gonna give that a whirl. It's kind of like my light plan for scheduling for the days, including what I think is my favorite thing. This is a list of creators I've kind of pre-contacted so that I'd like to contact them while I'm there. This thing, love of my life. I got it while a Radio Shack was closing. A phone charger. It's a phone backup charger battery. This guy helps out if my phone starts to die, which it always does. There's the tripod. I've got the big tripod that I also use kind of as like a travel selfie stick of sorts. This is a Jorby Gorilla Pod. And then there's a little baby one over on the side here. I don't know why I always bring the baby one with me. I never really use it, but I like to have the option, you guys, just in case. Other stuff worth noting is I brought fancy just for funsies thing. Carly's gonna probably be doing something that's Pirates of the Caribbean, so I thought it would be fun to bring this really sparkly lip gloss. It's from the Pirates of the Caribbean collection. This color is called Risk It All. I haven't used it yet, it's super new. Lipstick on this side. So new I haven't peeled off the little micro mirror thing here. I'll do that when I get going or when I use it. And on the side it is lip gloss, super shiny. I swatched both of these before I tried them. When they're this level of like high pigment, hyper colored glitter Fantastico, I always like swatch them on my hands to see if that's a tackiness I'm not gonna like, or if it's insanely too bright, or if it even doesn't have any color payoff. Something like this really could have no color payoff, but this one was lovely. That's it. I just kind of travel with my little side bag. This guy is desperately in need of a redo, but it's a travel bag, you know? It's not... A lot of people like to travel all fancy luggage. No way to identify yourself more as a tourist than to do that, so I don't have time for that. So this is what I do. We're off to VidCon, y'all. Woo. I'm almost losing my voice, so I'm not gonna talk too much more, but this is hopefully a little bit helpful. There's also something I didn't mention in here, which is I have one snack bar. You're gonna want some of these things. I'll probably pick up more when we get actually landed in California, but they're really critical. People forget to eat during conventions, and it's really important to have them because you get hungry, and the problem is you don't want to leave sight because you're like, oh no, there's another panel coming up, so you don't eat enough, and then you can feel all woozy and bad, and you won't enjoy the things as much as you would. That's no fun. Anyway, I'm gonna consume my beverages and get ready for this flight. Y'all, it's VidCon, guys. Thanks for watching, Rockstars. I hope you are getting lost in travel. If you're gonna be at VidCon, let me know in the comments below. I'm very excited to be there for like kind of 2 days ahead of time. I'm leaving today's the 20th. I'll be in that area today, and then all the way through Disney Day, I'm gonna be there. So almost a solid week of California VidCon type time. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments below if you're going. If you have any travel tips for when you go places, I'd like to learn too. Let me know those things too. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, you could do that. Hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video, please like the video. So I'm gonna go get lost in travel. Amara, not in Seattle, pretty soon. LA, and then Anaheim, and then VidCon.